Disrespect hurts. Whether it comes from a stranger, a coworker, or even someone close to you, the sting of being belittled or dismissed can cut deep. Most people react instantly by shouting back, arguing, or letting anger take control. But here's the problem. That reaction gives the other person exactly what they want: your energy, your peace, your power. The Stoics, however, approached disrespect differently. They understood that silence, composure, and carefully chosen words can be more devastating than any angry comeback. Their replies weren't designed to humiliate others, but to protect their own dignity and show that no insult could touch them. In this video, we'll explore 5 replies inspired by Stoic wisdom that instantly silence disrespect. And you'll want to hear the last one because it's the most subtle, yet the most powerful response you can use. It not only shuts down the disrespect, it makes the other person rethink their own behavior. Disrespect is something we all face at some point in life. The real question isn't whether it happens, it's how you respond when it does. Most people get angry, defensive, or even humiliated. But the Stoics taught that true strength lies in staying calm, controlled, and deliberate. For them, every insult was an opportunity, not to lash out, but to prove mastery over themselves. Their words weren't loud, but they carried a power that instantly silenced disrespect while protecting their dignity. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 Stoic-inspired replies you can use whenever someone tries to belittle or undermine you. Each reply is simple, sharp, and rooted in timeless wisdom. Let's begin. The first Stoic reply is calm acknowledgement. When someone disrespects you, instead of snapping back, you simply respond with something like, "I hear you." That's it. This might sound weak at first, but it's actually powerful. Why? Because disrespect feeds on your reaction. When you don't show anger or hurt, the other person gets nothing. They expect you to explode, but instead, you remain calm and composed. By acknowledging without engaging, you protect your dignity and send a clear message. Your words don't control me. That silence, combined with calm acknowledgement, can feel heavier than any insult. The Stoics understood that composure is strength, and this simple reply shows that while others may try to drag you down, you stand above it, untouchable. The second Stoic reply is answering with a question. Instead of firing back at disrespect, calmly ask, "What makes you say that?" Or, "Why do you think that?" This shifts the burden back to the other person. Most insults are thrown without thought. So when you ask a question, you force the insulter to confront their own words. Often, they stumble, hesitate, or realize how shallow their attack really was. The key is to ask without sarcasm or anger. Keep your tone neutral, calm, and steady. By doing this, you show that their words don't pierce you. You're in control of the conversation. The Stoics believed in reason over emotion, and with a single question, you move from being the target to being the one who sets the terms. That is silent, but undeniable strength. The third Stoic reply is silence. When faced with disrespect, sometimes the strongest answer is no answer at all. Silence unsettles people. It removes the conflict they were hoping for. The person who disrespected you expects anger, defensiveness, or even an argument. But when you meet their insult with nothing but calm stillness, you create an uncomfortable void they cannot control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." By refusing to engage, you rise above the insult and show that it has no power over you. Silence is not weakness, it is self-mastery. It forces the other person to sit with their own words, while you walk away with your peace untouched. Sometimes the most devastating response is simply to show that the blow never landed. The fourth Stoic reply is flipping the insult. Instead of taking disrespect personally, you calmly turn it into a compliment. For example, if someone says, "You're too quiet," you could respond with, "Yes, I value listening more than speaking." This kind of response disarms the person instantly. They expected you to feel attacked, but instead you show confidence and self-acceptance. By reframing their words, you take control of the narrative and leave them with nothing more to add. A calm, confident reframe doesn't just silence disrespect, it makes you appear untouchable. The fifth Stoic reply is choosing dignity over conflict. When someone disrespects you, you can calmly respond with something like, "I won't lower myself to that level." This statement is powerful because it shows you refuse to be dragged into their negativity. Instead of exchanging insults, you make it clear that your self-respect is more valuable than their attempt to provoke you. Seneca once said, "A wise man is indifferent to insult." By keeping your dignity intact, you demonstrate strength far greater than any comeback could provide. You're showing that the other person's words are beneath you and that you're not willing to waste your energy on them. This final reply silences disrespect not with anger or revenge, but with unshakable self-respect and composure.
So let's bring it all together. The Stoics showed us 5 powerful replies to silence disrespect: calm acknowledgement, answering with a question, using silence, flipping insults into compliments, and rising above with dignity. Each of these responses has one thing in common. They protect your peace while stripping disrespect of its power. Instead of feeding the fire with anger, you show composure, control, and strength. Remember, disrespect only has as much power as you give it. The moment you stop reacting in the way they expect, you've already won. Epictetus reminded us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And these replies aren't just clever comebacks. They're tools for mastering yourself, proving that your dignity is untouchable. True power doesn't come from revenge. It comes from showing the world and yourself that you cannot be broken by mere words.